Yo guys, as requested, I'm going to review a full day of eating by Chikara Transformations.
Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So today it's a good, interesting video. We're going to do a full day of eating, 1 week out from my show, in peak week, and it's my birthday. So guess what? I'm going to be eating the shit I will...
I'm really confused here. I don't mean this to be in any way offensive whatsoever. I'm just confused because you gotta understand that over 90% of the videos that you guys send me are from people that I have never heard of. I don't watch YouTube myself, actually, funnily enough, even though I make YouTube videos. I have no idea if this is a guy or a girl. Again, I don't mean this to be in any way offensive whatsoever. Do whatever you want with your life. I'm just confused because I don't know this channel and I don't know who I'm reviewing. At first I thought that it's a girl, but now because of the voice and some other features, muscles, I feel like it's 60-70% a guy. But then again, the blonde hair doesn't make any sense. And the lips also. I'm just so confused. Again, for the third time, I really don't mean this to be in any way offensive. It's just that I'm confused as to who I'm reviewing, that's it.
I'll be eating anyway. There's not going to be any treats in there for me, except for maybe treat myself to like a nicer cut of protein. That's the extent of it.
The voice just really confuses me. I just don't get it. We'll see. Again, do whatever you want with your life, it's all cool.
But yeah, I am literally 1 week out from my show, so I've been dieting for almost 40 weeks. Feels very surreal. I feel like I need 40 more weeks. I feel like I can't wait for it to be over. I go up and down in how I'm feeling, how I'm looking, but at the same time, we just keep pushing on. So as you can tell, I've got makeup on. I have been pre-recording. I'm going to walk the dogs in a second, and then we're going to do the last quad session before the show. Tomorrow will be the last ham and glute session because it's peak week. I'll try and do some filming. I probably can do some filming. The point with these workouts now is not to basically overdo it. It's just like pumping workouts because we're trying to pull as much water as possible. Because of that, some of my performance enhancers have been taken out as well because they make you retain water. And yeah, now the key is just to basically dial in as nice and tight as possible. So watch this video for your entertainment.
Okay, he or she is open about taking drugs. That's great. Actually, I can't even continue with this video without looking up who this is. Okay, on Instagram it says Dog Mom Online Coaching. Alright, I read some more about her. It is actually a woman. She's on steroids. She's from the UK, or at least she lives in the UK. She doesn't sound like somebody who's originally from the UK because of the accent, but maybe she tried to adjust to how the people talk there. Okay, now we get it. Now we can continue with the video.
Only what I do is very extreme. There's been some pretty serious changes to my physique and to my health. One of which is like potentially my voice. My voice has changed. On top of that...
Okay, the more of the drugs that she took, the more her voice changed to that of a man's voice. Okay. Now things are becoming a bit more clear.
I don't get periods anymore. There's many things.
Yes, you lose your periods usually when you take all of these drugs, which means that you are infertile, and this infertility can last for your whole life. On Instagram it says that she's a dog mom, which means that she sees her dogs as her children. Of course, women naturally want to have children. All women in nature have children. There's no exceptions of anybody that doesn't have children in nature, but nowadays, because of these modern times, a lot of women choose not to have children, but they later regret it. Hopefully it won't be the case for her, because it could be that she won't be able to, even if she decides to do it later.
That are, problematic and dangerous. I am tired, I am hungry, I am moody. All of the times I have no energy. I am becoming pretty dumb. quite frankly, I have very short attention span. Being low in body fat is not healthy, but besides that point, my troubles need to go out. Yes, you. Who has the biggest ears? And who has been a naughty little girl? You have been a naughty little girl. Yes, Mummy's been filming and you've been nothing but a noisy miss. This is what you've been doing. You've been a noisy little missy. Yes. So yeah, I need to brush my teeth because I've had a couple of coffees. I like to do the coffees first. As you can tell, did my hair, did my tan. Last time I did tan before the show. I just want to look pretty for myself today because it's my birthday and I want to look good. But what I'm going to do is put these back into the space buttons because I'm going to do a live stream later and then I'm going to brush it out to make it all luscious. And yeah.
I really wonder how old she is. She has a lot of makeup on. I guess 40s, somewhere in her 40s. Maybe 50 because of the skin. But then again, drugs really age her a lot. She's probably younger than she actually looks like, I'm going to assume.
Take you through my day of eating on my birthday during Pig Week. And that's it. So enjoy the video. Not gonna lie, I'm not happy that it's my birthday today. I can't do anything to celebrate. The weather is f***ing shit. As you can see, I'm absolutely drenched. I'm 30.
Oh, she was gonna say her age.
37.
37, yeah.
I'm in a prep. I'm alone. I mean, like, I do have a boyfriend, but he's not here. My family's not here. I can't do anything to
There's so much I could say here, but YouTube.
celebrate. Do you know what? I'm going to get myself a small bottle of champagne today. It.
In it.
You only live once, and I'm pretty sure that one small bottle of champagne, of single serving, is not going to harm my prep. I need to do something.
Yeah, you're doing a lot worse to your body than champagne. It really would be almost healthy compared to everything else.
Something to cheer myself up because, frankly, I'm feeling a little bit depressed and down.
Oh.
That this is where my life is at. My life isn't bad. It isn't really, but you know, could be better, could be worse.
Oh, this is so sad. This is one of the saddest videos I've ever reviewed. And of course, it's in the UK with British weather. Lovely. How could you not possibly become depressed living in such a country? It's a fucking cloudy island. There's nowhere to go.
But yeah, I'm not feeling that happy birthday vibes, to be quite honest, and I need to have a shower now because my tan is all messy. Alright, so my first meal of the day is going to be 50 grams of cream with rice, 40 grams of whey. I will drink around 1.5 liters of water. I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to go to Titanium because it opens earlier than Pulse and I don't want to wait like 2 hours before I can train. Semi-contemplating if I should go to Pulse for posing or not. I'm not so sure. I should do a check-in with my coach, but the light's really dark, and I don't know if I'm going to try and do a check-in in the room there. It's just going to look like shit. So I'll probably just do my posing in Pulse under the really brutal natty light, to be honest, to send that to him. He doesn't need to have like a bikini picture every day, to be honest, so I'll do that maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But it's just too dark, and I've done it before, and it's just going to look like shit, so I'm going to eat these, read some Kiwi Farms, and do the last quiz session. Basically, come home, shower. I need to go to the shop, so I'll just get a couple of bits.
There's also a cat. Dogs and cats.
But yeah, that's basically it.
What drives a woman to do this? What happened in her life? That's a mystery to me. Maybe there's some videos about it. It's probably some deep psychological stuff that I wouldn't even want to try to get into without understanding her background. Let's sum it up. It's her birthday, from what I understand. She ate some kind of rice with chocolate. That's what I understood it was. And now she went to the gym and she's alone all of the time in the UK with horrible weather. I really can't think of a much worse birthday than that. The one day when you should at least have some rest and feel good, you go and torture yourself in the gym. And there's just so much, like I said, that I can't say on YouTube, which I would have to say here. All of the tattoos also all over the body. It's just so typical. I'm not sure what exactly she made there. Eggs for sure. At least she's getting some proper animal protein, which is the easiest to digest protein there is. She's using a red sauce to make it look bloody.
Right, so as you can tell, I'm back from the gym. That was 350 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 100 grams of pineapple. Also the post-workout shake.
Oh, okay, that was pineapple. Carbs and protein.
This is my meal 1. I literally can't explain how, I can't wait for this prep to be over, but I also feel like I look like absolute shit. And right now it's I just don't even feel like I want to compete. And it's my fucking birthday and I'm just alone. And it's just depressing. My boyfriend, he's away on work, which is fine, obviously. But it's just
it's not really fine. I don't know what the boyfriend does, but on your birthday, he should always be there that one day, except if it's some insanely important work which you cannot miss.
There's shit. I feel tired.
Man, if you live in the UK, you should be used to the weather.
I'm sick of eating fucking chicken and egg whites. But then it's only a week to go. But I don't feel like it's enough. But then I don't want to...
You're biologically sick. The diet and the drugs create a biochemical disaster in your body. That's why you feel that way. Your hormones are all out of balance, so to speak.
Do anymore. And then it's I can't do anything today because I'm in prep. And I can't relax properly because I've got work to do. Because as a YouTuber, if you don't upload on a regular basis, you fall out of the algorithm and it makes a big difference on your income. And when I say, I'm not talking about £50, literally it will quarter your income. So I have to do pre-editing, pre-recording. And I just feel really fucking overwhelmed by everything at the moment. I just don't feel like I want to do anything, basically. But I don't have that choice or that luxury, so...
How do you not have the choice? Rest? It's your birthday. Why did you go to the gym? And sure, you could say that you need to upload videos for your income, but you can still do that another day. You don't need to upload that incredibly frequently.
Going to the dishes, I guess.
That's so sad. Your boyfriend should have been there today. You should have taken a rest day, have a nice warm bath together with him. Something to actually make you feel comfortable at last, because it's clear from what you're saying, and it's clear even if you wouldn't be saying it, that you have way too much stress in your everyday life, basically. It's just way too much of a stressful life for a human being in general, and for a woman especially.
Ready until it's time to eat again. Alright, since you've last seen me, as you can tell, I've put on some makeup. I had a nap as well. Alright, so my next meal is 130 grams of salmon. And I treated myself to some hot smoked salmon, as opposed to my normal oven cooked salmon. And I'm having that with some cucumber and gherkins and some sweet chili sauce. Just gonna eat this now. I feel incredibly tired.
Jesus, but at least she is not vegan. She eats eggs, she eats probably farm-raised salmon, I'm going to assume. Maybe I'm wrong, which is pretty toxic. Farmed fish is one of the most toxic foods you could possibly eat. But I don't know what she's eating, so I shouldn't be assuming that. And cucumbers, they just have water and fiber, some pesticides.
Incredibly tired. I'll show you my next meal after that, and then I'll just talk you through what I'm going to have for the other meals. Because I don't want to vlog anymore. I just want to enjoy the rest of my birthday without having to do something and things and stressing.
She says that she's tired. She looks insanely exhausted and aged. It's just insane what drugs and a low-fat diet plus working out can do to the body. Just look at her. It's just a tragedy.
You know, I'm stressing about working because that's technically what this is. So, I'm going to eat this, feed those, do a live stream, and I'll be back with my next meal. Guys, so that's the live stream done. As you can hear by my voice, actually, I'm really glad I did it because I was in such a shit mood earlier today. So I'm glad I did the live stream. It actually cheered me up so much talking to you guys. But it's 6 o'clock now, and I'm kind of behind with my meal, so I'm going to make another meal. I have 3 meals left to eat. They should be 3 chicken meals. My next meal is going to be chicken, rice and pineapple. I'm going to have another chicken meal after that, and then my last meal I'm going to have an anabolic ice cream to treat myself as a dessert. I won't film the second and the third chicken meal because it's literally just chicken and cucumbers, my last chicken meal, and the anabolic ice cream is literally way protein.
I don't know the exact idea behind it. The cucumbers are there to fill you up maybe because they don't really have any calories, some water. The chicken is obviously for the protein. It's probably just lean chicken breast. No fat, seeing as she doesn't want to gain any weight. Fat specifically, she may want to gain weight, as in muscle, of course. That's what this is all about. And the rice is just, again, carbs. Protein and carbs, yeah, very typical.
Nice, so it's nothing special. But I'll make the chicken meal now. My chicken rice and pineapple meal. And then we'll probably call it a day for this video because I just really want to chill for a few hours. I feel tired. I feel like I don't want to talk much more. And I just want to relax for.
But what is the purpose of feeling so bad, feeling so exhausted all of the time? The purpose is to then go on a stage and present your unnatural body to people who are then going to judge you, maybe give you a medal for achieving what? This unnatural body, which made you unhealthy, which actually literally aged your body. So you're going to die a lot sooner just to get this validation from other people. I get it. This is what happens if you're traumatized in some way as a child, if your parents didn't love you enough, and so on. I totally get it. I'm not judging it in that sense. That's what a lot of people do. People try to get acceptance and validation in many different forms. This is just one of the worst ways you can do it. Whatever.
A few hours before I go to bed, you know? So let's have a pee first. Do you know what? That fucking Prosecco. I had a Prosecco as well. That Prosecco's gone to my head a little bit. That's what happens when you don't drink very often. But it's cheered me up. And that's what matters. Mental health matters. What does Emma say? Mental things are scary. Mental things are scary. I'm very tired, as you can understand. We saw some physique stuff, but you know, literally, it's skin everywhere. I'm tired. Very tired.
This was one of the saddest videos I've ever reviewed, and that's because, as she said herself, she's exhausted and generally feels bad all of the time. It's probably the way she feels in everyday life. Sure, if she eats more fat, then she probably feels better, and it's no surprise that it was filmed in the UK. I don't even know what else she expects, especially in autumn or in winter. I lived there for 2 years, I know what I'm talking about. The only sunny days you will get will be in spring, and then a few more in summer. And altogether, it's still very few sunny days in the year. Of course, you will be depressed if you don't get enough vitamin D. That's biochemistry 101. No vitamin D, no happiness, essentially. And vitamin D is an animal hormone, it's not a vitamin, contrary to popular belief. Living in the UK is bad enough, but if you eat enough animal fat, wild-caught fish, brain, which is the food with the highest amounts of vitamin D, then you will be able to survive, so to speak. But if you, especially as a woman, don't eat any animal fat almost at all, except for the eggs, which is of course not enough whatsoever, and combine that with taking drugs, going to the gym, then you can expect exactly what you saw here. Thanks for watching.